Begin standing in mountain pose. Lift your arms overhead as you inhale and exhale, fall forward. Rise halfway up, fold back down. Step back to plank and lower your knees. Turning the left leg out, extend the right leg and arm. Begin to squeeze, elbow to knee, extending and squeezing. This is strengthening the obliques, abdominals, thighs, shoulders, and glutes. Reaching and drawing in. Reaching and drawing in. Release the left hand and leg, and let's turn to the other side. Turn the right leg out, extend left leg and arm, and begin to squeeze elbow to knee, extending and squeezing. As you reach and draw in, keep the fingers of the right hand spread to help protect the wrist. Keep the spine long as you reach and draw in and engage the core. Come back to table and press back to downward dog. Lengthening the back of the legs and pressing the chest towards the floor or mat. Shift forward back to plank and lower down. Rise up to cobra, shoulders back. Now lift up, pull the hips back, downward dog. Lengthening the heels towards the floor or the mat. And shift back to plank, lower the chest, rise up to cobra, elbows in. The neck stays long and the shoulders stay back. Rise back to downward dog and just take a breath here. Now shift back to plank and lower down again. Now take the elbows wide and lift the legs, chest, and elbows up and down, pulsing. This strengthens the back and legs. Keep rising up and down. Release the hands, rise to cobra, and the hips to the sky, downward dog. Spread your fingers. Shifting to plank and then to downward dog. Forward and back, keeping the shoulders over the wrist and then the hips to the sky. Forward and back. This really strengthens the abdominals. Just keep doing your best here and keep breathing. You're almost there. And lower the knees. Take a rest here, child's pose. Breathe deeply and soften the body. Now we'll take it back to downward dog and walk your feet towards your hands. Rise halfway up, fold. Now reach the arms overhead and back to your sides. Now we're going to step wide. Shift your knees to each side. This is a side-to-side lunge. You can take the hands to your heart or you can reach them from side to side. Keep the spine long as you lunge side to side, strengthening your outer and inner thighs, fortifying the knees and ankles. Stand up tall and step forward to your mat. Reach your arms overhead and then step the left leg back to lunge. We'll pulsate here, bending and lengthening. The knee almost touches the ground and then we lengthen back up. Keep the spine long. Step forward, arms overhead and to your side. Rise back up overhead, step the right foot back, hands at your heart, pulsate and lunge. Flowing up and down. Step up, arms overhead, and release them to the side. Stand tall and proud. Feel the strength and the energy in your body. Reach the arms overhead and fold forward. Rise halfway and bow. Plant your hands and step the feet back to plank and then to downward dog. Shift your right foot forward. Rise to warrior two. Take the right elbow to your thigh and lift the opposite arm. Reaching all the way forward, making a line from your heel to your fingers. Rise back to warrior two and switch to the other side. Bend the knee and the elbow to the thigh. Right arm reaches over the head. And now we'll spin up and all the way back down to plank and downward dog. Step the left foot forward. Right heel down to warrior two. The left knee is bent. Shift elbow to your thigh. Right arm overhead for side angle. And now we'll rise up and over to the other side. Bend the right leg, left arm overhead. Lean back and open your chest to the sky. Come back up and spin back to plank, then to downward dog. Take a breath here. Just let your head relax. Now shift to plank and come down on your forearms. We're going to let the left side touch down, almost to the floor or mat, and then your right side, going from side to side. This strengthens the side waist, the obliques, and the shoulders. Keep pulsing side to side. Keep the shoulders strong and reaching back. Come back to plank and downward dog. Lower the knees and take a rest here. Child's pose. Great job.